Good evening. I'm Natisha Lance. First tonight, the coronavirus in the U.S. has now turned deadly. A 50-year-old man from Washington State, the first victim on home soil. Meanwhile, the number of cases grew overnight on the West Coast, including more cases of unknown origin. Now, this begins to bring the total to 22 in the U.S., one of those a high school student. Washington State health officials just updated the public just not too long ago. Chanu Hur joins us now. And Chanu, what have you learned about the man who died?
Yeah, Natisha, during that press conference not long ago, Washington State health officials say the man who died is in his 50s and had underlying health conditions. Now, officials say there's no evidence he contracted the virus from traveling. Now, there are two other patients who tested positive as well. Both are associated with a long-term care facility in Kirkland, Washington. One is a worker with no known travel outside of the U.S. One is a woman who is a resident in serious condition right now at the hospital. Washington State officials say they are expecting positive cases to increase around the country and locally.
It's very important for everyone to remember that 80% of the cases are mild. Patients frequently don't even need to seek health care. You can think of it as a bad influenza-like infection. However, as these recent cases demonstrate, it can be severe.
Now, shortly after the death was announced, President Trump held a press conference as well, where he said there are now 22 cases in the U.S. Now, overnight, Washington State, California, and Oregon all announced they have new cases in which they are unsure where the patients contracted the virus. President Trump says his administration is taking serious measures to prevent the spread, including a travel ban.
We've taken the most aggressive actions to confront the coronavirus, and they are the most aggressive taken by any country.
Now, President Trump is banning travel to U.S. from Iran and is urging Americans not to travel to areas in Italy and South Korea where the virus is now prevalent. The president also says he is meeting with pharmaceutical executives on Monday to work on a vaccine.
All right, Chanu, thank you. One of the new cases is a high school student in Washington County. They say the student did not travel to areas associated with the outbreak nor have known contact with someone diagnosed with the virus. The school district was notified students and staff that may have had close contact with that infected students. Most of them will be quarantined at home for 14 days, and meanwhile, the school will be sanitized over the weekend and could be closed on Monday.